Your Country 1039 KGRT. Yeah, Joe Nichols. And it's going to be a great show tonight at the Southern New Mexico State Fairgrounds. I cannot wait.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. downtown Las Cruces.
That's right. Time for our question of the day. And yes, we are taking tomorrow off. Yeah, going to enjoy the 3-day weekend. Kind of. We are working a lot because that's just what we do, right? But, of course, the Independence Day holiday is coming up on Saturday, 4th of July. And there are so many reasons to be feeling good. 250th anniversary. That's right. 250 years old. It's going to be one heck of a birthday party. And I have so many good memories of the 4th of July. I mean, all the way back when I was just a small little wee lad. Yeah, when I was just a kid, you know, I'm literally talking like 4 or 5 years old and being at my grandparents' house. They lived up on a hill back in Gallup. And yeah, they would set off like it was the 70s. So they had the big fireworks and stuff like that. In fact, I think it might have been the bicentennial in 76 where like we got some of the big stuff out there. But I do remember being out at my grandparents, and even when they moved out of town and they moved over to a small little town where they're from, just being out there. When you're out in the middle of nowhere, man, no holds barred on the fireworks. It is just so much fun. But one of the best memories I have was actually here in Cruces. It was one of the city celebrations back when they were doing them at the ballparks. And I can't remember the guy's name. He was a great blues guitarist that came in that year. And this was also the year before they started really cracking down on the fireworks and some of the aerials. And it was him on stage in the middle of the neighborhood, you know, where the ballparks are, you know, and the fireworks going off in the background. And yeah, you could hear them, but the music was playing the whole thing. And it was an awesome feeling staring up at the sky and everything that night. So those are the good memories that I have for Independence Day. Also, lots of hot dogs and hamburgers. But what about you? I ask you this question with the Independence Holiday weekend coming up. What is your favorite thing about Independence Day? Is it the fireworks? Is it the hanging out with friends and family? Is it the patriotism? Is it all of that? Everything. Let me know your answers. What is your favorite thing about Independence Day? Let me know your answers by calling them in or texting them in at 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And, of course, you can leave your comments online as we are live quite exclusively right now on our social media pages on YouTube and, of course, on Facebook as well. So, yeah, go ahead and leave your comments and answers for our question of the day today as we get ready for our Independence Day weekend. What is your favorite thing about Independence Day? Yeah, let me know your answers for our question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. Okay, I got to make sure, especially the mic is off, all of the appropriate buttons are pushed. And once again, by the way, I just wanted to go ahead and acknowledge, I know we're having some problems with our transmitters out there, but remember and tell your friends that they can download the KGRT app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store so you can stream us. And if you're stuck in front of a computer, kgrt.com. We are still streaming live on all of the online and internet stuff going on. Okay, so there you go, backup plan. But yeah, I want to know your answers. I want to share some good memories. Maybe I can share a really scary memory from 4th of July. Once again, this involves being out at my grandparents' place in Cubero, New Mexico. And like I said, when you're out in the middle of nowhere, it's no hold barred on the fireworks. And I used to love the 4th of July when everybody would get together and the uncles would come in, the family would come in from out of town. They'd get the big, big fireworks. And my uncles were known to get a few questionable items to mess around with. Usually about this tall with the little fuse, you know, that kind of thing. I don't remember what it was called. But I remember we had the fireworks, we had all that stuff, and then the next morning, all of the cousins, all the kids out there, let's go up and clean this up. So me and my cousin Arthur and a couple others, we all went out there and we're picking up the trash. And occasionally we would run across, you know, some small little firework that was still had a fuse left to it, and hadn't gone off. So we'd light them up like some black cats or different things that we'd find out there. And then my cousin Arthur found a little one that was a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. And it had a very, very short fuse. And he decided to go ahead and light it and immediately threw it down. And boom. Couldn't see, couldn't hear anything. I remember dropping to my knees and then everybody freaking out. Yeah, it was one of those ones that you probably shouldn't have messed with. But makes for a great story, don't it? Yeah. Me and my cousin Arthur used to get into a lot of crazy things. My partner in crime, if you will. I miss that guy. I should go back home and see him, see how things are going with him. He's not a social media person. But anyway, those are just all of the different memories that I have with the 4th of July and so many others that I have, especially since I moved here to Las Cruces. It's one of the big events that happens here in town, and everybody gets out. We have a good time, and there's so many different memories, certain times, different things I spend with friends. But what about you? Are there any really good memories? Are there some of your favorite things about the 4th of July? Like I said, you can go ahead and share the positive vibes, and we'll have a little bit of fun with it. Quick look at what's going on in and around the world. United States beat Bosnia-Herzegovina last night 2-0. So that means they're moving on to the field of 16, moving on to that next bracket. Danny Glover was recently diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. He revealed the diagnosis yesterday in an interview on the Today Show. Village People star Victor Willis, who was the police officer, apparently has passed away at the age of 74 after a short but aggressive illness. LeBron James is leaving the Lakers. I think I had that in my sports yesterday. Yeah, he is up for grabs. We'll see who gets him. Holiday travel started off July 4th weekend right by, okay, this guy was traveling, right? He decides to buy a lottery ticket, wins $3.3 million on a Wheel of Fortune slot machine at the Las Vegas airport. Now, if you're going to win in Vegas, actually, it's really bad timing because I'm sure they'd have a lot of tax stuff to take care of, and hopefully you're not missing your plane. But then again, you have $3.3 million. You can reschedule that flight. And it's hot out there for a lot of people. Those 100-degree temperatures that we were dealing with, apparently a little bit more people, a little bit more east, are dealing with those right now. It's actually really nice for this weekend. I think we're in the 90s all weekend long, so that's a good one. Once again, friends, looking for answers for our question of the day. Very simply, what is your favorite thing about Independence Day, about the whole Independence Day holiday? Is it the patriotism? Do you like to get out your flags and celebrate? Do you like to, go on vacation, hang out by the pool, go on a beach somewhere? Or do you just kick back with your friends and family, light off a few fireworks, and have a good time with the kids? It's all good. It's all there. Let me know your answers for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces.